Guys, this is part 8, Reading Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Let's start. Anyway, Dad is pretty annoyed that Uncle Gary doesn't have any money and has been mooching off him. Mom has actually started giving Uncle Gary an allowance even though he doesn't have to do any chores for it, which feels wrong to me. I just hope Uncle Gary uses some of his allowance to pay for his own bubble bath. He used up all of mine on the second day he was here, and it's really not the same when the water is crystal clear. Tuesday. I really wish I didn't have to throw my jeans out a few weeks ago, because today at school I needed to look sharp. We are starting a ballroom dancing unit in physical education, and Mr. Morata said each of us needed to find a partner. So it wasn't a good day to be wearing corduroy pants that are 3 inches too short. Mr. Morata said we were gonna choose partners by writing down name of the person we wanted to dance with on a little slip of paper. Then she would go through the pieces of paper and pair us up the best she could. That was the same system she used last year for the square dancing unit too, and I totally got burned. I wrote down the name of the prettiest girl in my class, Bailey and Tony, but she didn't write down my name. She wrote down Bryce Anderson, just like every other girl in the class. Bryce ended up picking Mackenzie Pollard, and Mr. Morata assigned Bailey to be my dance partner because I would pick her. At first, I was really excited I got Bailey as a partner, but then I had to deal with this kind of nonsense for 3 weeks. I didn't pick him. I guess Bailey didn't want a repeat of last year either, because today she went around to all the guys who didn't have a chance with her and let them know. Don't any of you nerds write my name down? To be honest with you, I don't really care who I get paired up with as long as it isn't Ruby Bird. As far as I know, Ruby is the only girl who has ever been suspended from our school, and that was for beating a teacher. In fact, the reason Ruby only has one front tooth is because the other one ended up in Mr. Underwood's elbow. I try to be pretty nice to Ruby whenever I come across her in the hallway because she terrifies me. Lady first, But today I got worried that maybe I've been too nice and she might think I actually like her. The last thing I need is for Ruby to write my name down on that little slip of paper, because I knew if she's my dance partner, I'll do something to make her mad and end up with her other tooth in my arm. So I used my little slip of paper to try and make sure that doesn't happen. Please do not put me with Ruby Bird. Sincerely, Greg Heffley. I even threw in a half-eaten candy bar I was saving for later on to make sure Mr. Morata comes through for me. Wednesday. Last night I prayed extra hard that I wouldn't end up with Ruby as my dance partner. Then I started worrying that maybe you only get a certain number of prayers answered in your lifetime, and I'm burning through mine too fast. I would hate to find out later on that I used up all my chits because I've been acting like I've got an unlimited supply. I probably need to be more careful about that. This weekend, the toilet in the upstairs bedroom got clogged, and I prayed that the plumber wouldn't use our bathroom after he fixed it. For the record, I have about a 75% success rate with my prayers. I don't know if that's good or bad, but one thing I'm pretty sure of is that I'm never gonna get a lightsaber for my birthday, no matter how badly I want it. Anyway, I think I've got to be a lot more specific when I play for something, because today in physical education, my wish was granted, but I'm not happy about the way things turned out. Thanks for listening, guys. This is part 8. Goodbye.